are one of our core values is the kingdom is greater than the house. I've always had a big heart for that. I think it started in college for me. Little to know that I would be in the future marrying a youth pastor and running the youth missions trips. And I think our first trip with We Are One was in 2015. We went to the Dream Center and got to serve that community there. It was an amazing trip, but our heart behind it has always been to just help students see beyond the world that they live in.
You know, even when everything happened in 2020 with COVID and quarantine, like we didn't have like a game plan for that. The week that our church went into quarantine was the week of one night, one of our major outreach encounters that we do for young people, and our conference that we had worked so hard on and we were so excited about. We had speakers flying in, we had performing artists flying in, like we had all this stuff ready, and we go into quarantine. I am not the guy that like knows how to run all the stuff that's captured in this moment right now. So I'm in my basement with this camera, and we're trying to have like a Wednesday night gathering with me looking to a camera like this, preaching with everything I got like they're in the room. I'm trying to have Sid like change the mic and change the camera height. I'm like down there like playing a song, singing on acoustic, and then it cuts away to like Pastor Tyler in his house hosting, and then it cuts to Pastor Steve on like the piano in his house, and then like we incorporated the whole ministry. But I think that my point is all of these pain and processes and stretchings on our lives, they only made us be able to see a bigger picture that anything is possible. And there's other ways to reach people for Jesus than we even knew was possible.
That's where We Are One Worldwide really started. During quarantine, so many of us were on our computers, not just here in the US, but all over the world. So I had the opportunity, and I met people from Africa to Southeast Asia. And so that really started what We Are One Worldwide is. Hey, you've got to come check this out. Hey, you got to come here. Pastor Dave's preaching a message on this Wednesday, and you're not going to want to miss it. So before we knew it, we had like multiple 5, 10, 15 people in our We Are One online chat from all over the world. It happened so organically, we couldn't have done it if we wanted to. It was really, truly like God was just moving in a powerful way and giving us that increase of territory through COVID for our ministry.
We're about to make a free. This is for missions right here, right? So tell the people what are you feeling this morning.
I was gonna say, I'm like, this is really good.
When we were in Nicaragua, we saw like healing after healing take place, and our group was called Somos Uno, which is We Are One in Spanish, and people started hearing about Somos Uno and this group Somos Uno that's going around and praying for people and they're being healed. And we had a mom and a daughter come, and she's like, I really need medicine because my she's hot, so hot, she's got a fever. And we're like, well, we don't have medicine, but we can pray. I think Pastor Dave was the one with his hand praying for her, and he could like feel her body temperature change as he was praying, and everyone was just in tears. And the Nicas that we were with started telling everyone in Spanish like what was going on. And miracles aren't just to like show off who God is, it's to draw people to him.
I got the privilege to go to Tanzania, Africa, to see the Lord move in some pretty amazing ways. Gosh, dang it. We'd done orphanage outreaches where we got to go into these orphanages, just really poor, lots of poverty. Met this little boy named Justin with cerebral palsy. He was pretty much bound to this old wooden chair that looked like it had been around for about 30 years. The Lord just really started tugging on my heart for him. And I grabbed a foam basketball, and I just started playing catch with him. The joy that I saw on his face, just to be able to show him Jesus in that moment, is one of the things that I'll always hold so near and dear to my heart.
In America, generally speaking, we're a very privileged nation. We can see things on the news and we can hear things from other people, but until you really remove yourself from America and step foot somewhere else, I don't think you can truly grasp that there's people who live different than you every single day. On the trips that we've taken, I think we go there ready to make impact, ready to tell people about Jesus, and that definitely happens. We've seen healings happen, but 100% of the time, the people who went on the trip come back changed. And I think that's just such a beautiful thing, and I want to see students continue to, and young adults get to take part in that, because the world needs Jesus.
Well, we spent 3 days out in the bush of Africa. So this is called a cho. This is actually where we went to the bathroom. So this was actually pretty prevalent anywhere we were in Africa. You'd open a door and there'd be a hole in the ground. And that's what you had to go to the bathroom in. The way I put it, I said, if you're using the cho, you better know you gotta go. You're going to the cho, you are about to have a serious accident, and you don't have the clothes to back up that accident. That's the only reason you do that.